Oh, I do not like the new format for. I do not like this. I don't like the new format for live Streamyard. What is happening here? This is uncool. I do not like this. What happened to the whole? There we go. Now, where is that posted at? It's up top, so you can't see it's behind everything up top. Now, why did they do it this way? I do not like this. What happened to StreamYard? Why did they change it? I do not like this new format. This is a joke. I don't know if it looks different on your screen, but on mine, I get it's itty bitty, and the banners are up top where the live countdown is and the number of viewers, and it's behind that, so I cannot see it. I don't like this new format. This is stupid. Is there a way to change this? I have no idea what's happening. If I'm even still here. That was weird. Share your referral link. What? Okay, I'll share that. We'll get that does. I don't like the new format for this. They changed StreamYard so much, it's just ridiculous. Okay, Jack is very tiny on my screen, and they got my ticker up top behind stuff that I can't see it. So anyway, oh look, 8 people. I was riding my electric scooter on Monday, and I was up on Main Street, and I was on the side of the road. I went around parked car, tried to get off the road, got into the subway parking lot, hit a lip in the concrete, did a header, face planted on the concrete, spinneroonie, Jack, spinneroonie, bounced like a freaking basketball. Had to walk to the hospital, and it turns out I have a broken rib. Now, my dumbass decided to go to work for the next 3 days. I tried to avoid the super heavy garbage cans, but I just stuff that I shouldn't have been lifting. Anyway, I tried to go to work today, but I went straight to the computer, obviously, when I clocked in and looked into putting in a leave of absence. I was there about an hour and a half, and I talked to the personnel guy. Can we go the other way, Jack? We're just standing. We're just standing in the same spot for a while. Talked to the personnel guy about it. He says if I'd known this happened, I would have sent you home immediately, which would have been, Tuesday. Anyway, I know I have to hope Sedgwick approves my leave of absence. But it doesn't help that I'm out here walking a spastic dog. I'm not going to heal. I'm all torn up. Ribs pretty bad. You know what? They prescribed me like a lidocaine patch, but I don't like having stuff stuck to me, so I didn't pick it up. I'm doing their other recommendation, which is taking Tylenol and ibuprofen for my ribs, and it's not helping a lot. It helps some. Yeah, watch this. Spin it to win it, Jack. This is Jack. He's 1 year old, roughly. He's a border collie, allegedly. And I don't know what it is about vehicles that go by. He has something about them. He does these spins. He got away from me a few times. I opened the door one time and zoom, he's gone. He's down there on 113 holding up 2 lanes of traffic. I was running around trying to catch him. I hadn't run like that in probably 20 years. I ended up I was so late for work that day. Uh, anyway, you seen some of my other videos. I got a bunch of them on here where he's doing his little spins. Uh, I have a TikTok comedy channel too called The Dale of All Dales. He's on that. He's not on the TikTok version of this channel, which I initially created just to complain about stuff. This wasn't my main YouTube years ago when I got on here. This was my second one. Come on, Jack. He was born June 6th of last year, same day as my son. My son is 20 years older than him, but they share a birthday. Why are you facing the other direction on the camera? I just should have mirrored the camera so it's the way it's supposed to be. Bear with me a second. I gotta do some fiddling around here on the technical stuff. No, no. No, I guess we're stuck that way. So it looks like he's facing in the opposite direction that he's facing. Anyway, come on, Jack. We're actually going that way. No, we're not. No, he's facing the correct way now. What's happening? Now he's backwards. See, I don't understand this camera. Anyway, come on, Jack. Come on. The purpose of this live is I'm trying to get some help. And it never works out. It never works out. I've been doing these for a few years. We've had financial troubles in the past, with property taxes being what they are in this town. And we're almost a year behind on them now. But our medical issues, my wife has Crohn's. And boy, this camera's messed up. I wish I could switch it. And her infusions are ridiculously expensive. There it goes. Some of the bills have gone to collections, but since my name is not on them, they can't take anything from her. She doesn't have a job. She's disabled, but she doesn't get disability payments. And her fusion bills are in 5 figures now. There's quite a few of them that are 5,000 or more that are either in collections or pre-collections. But anyway, I've chased enough people away with this jibber jabber. Now there's only 2 of you. So we're just going to continue to record Jack, and I'm going to shut my pie hole. Spin it to win it, Jack. Let him go. Don't lunge, you idiot! You almost got killed. Okay, I'm going to hold him better on this leash. I'm going to get him home before he finishes tearing me up. As I said, if you tuned in earlier, 9 minutes ago, I have a broken rib from doing a header off my e-scooter. I just am recording him that way. I'm standing right here, and the camera goes over here. Freaking Streamyard sucks. I don't know what they did. It's the whole format is different now. From what I see on my screen and what it usually looks like, what I saw in the past, it's just way different. Do it. Look at that maniac. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's a silly boy. You're a silly boy. You're just silly. Let's get home, Jack. We haven't moved very far from when we started the video. This camera is so whack. I gotta move over here just to get him on camera. Jack. Oh, great, that obnoxious song. It makes no sense. How do you hear that? They put in a new high school over there because they can't stop building apartments in this town for some stupid reason. It used to be a quiet little farming community. Let him go. Let him go. About 7,000 or so people when I came here 23 years ago. My wife's lived her whole life. Okay. Now we got around 20,000. They keep mowing down farmland and building apartments, duplexes, and condos everywhere. And a lot of them, some of them are still empty, but you got city riffraff coming in, and they got a train station building there, over there, that was built in 1901. And that has been vandalized to shit. I even bitched about it on Facebook, raised a stink about it. And somebody tried to get it on the historical building registry. But there's two buildings there. One from a train station that closed in 1980 that they brought here. And there was a stone cutting place in the one. The other one was an office building, but it was up on blocks. But there was a property dispute. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, they kicked the stone cutting company out. And that seemed to open the window for kids who were raised by social media as their parents to think that they can just vandalize the heck out of the building. That's been going on around here too often. And not anything that's done about it. Is this building here and this building here both have graffiti on the back that no one has attempted to wash off. And there was a furniture store on Main Street where they did that. But, you know, that was more visible. So that got washed off very quickly. But as I was saying, there's a school over there now. Big ass freaking high school. It's not even open yet. I never saw any football teams practicing, but apparently they have a football team now because the PA announcer and the marching band and the crowd have been going nuts tonight. The school isn't even open. The school year hasn't even started. This school is they just finished building this thing. I want to say a month ago, not even. They're still doing construction down there, plumbing construction on the road. They buried the damn river. They put a sidewalk over it in a freaking soccer field, and they cut into someone's backyard, an old couple. But there used to be a cow pasture down there, big one. It was one of my wife's cousins. You see, you think you own your own property, think again. You don't. You're just renting it from the government. They took it. They took his land, and they put up a high school, big high school campus. They lost their livelihood. So some city riffraff that moved into apartments here can have a second high school to go to. Play your little fiddles. Bro country song. No, wait a minute. That's Darius Rucker. They're playing Wagon Wheel. It's a good song, but like I said, the kids going to that school, 99% of them aren't country music fans. They're not even country people. They came from like the freaking big city up there and a couple of the suburbs, about an hour up the highway. There might be a few regulars, who are going to that school. Might be a few. But for the most part, they built that school to accommodate all the apartment dwellers that moved in from the city, mowing down as much farmland as they possibly can. A lot of the old regulars in this town have either died and or moved away. The guy that ran the storage units across from us, he sold that some years back, moved to Phoenix, then he died. Come on, Jack. Anyway, We've moved about 20 feet since I started this video. Oh crap! I wanted to do like a Kermit Frog karaoke on my TikTok tonight. I'm gonna copywriter for this that damn fucking high school over there. They gotta play stuff really loudly on the PA now. Like I said, they're not even open yet. The school year hasn't even started. This school is still being worked on, but officially it's open. I guess they have a student government now, and they got some sports teams. Apparently, this must be a football game. It's that time of year. I never saw them once having a football team practice over here. So I don't know how the hell they got a team together that quickly. I don't know how successful they're going to be. They're a new school. I don't know how many kids are going there. All I know is the other school up there, the main school, they have never won a state championship in football. They've been in the title game, I think, in 93. I think in like 68, somewhere thereabouts. They were there in the finals twice. Dominate in wrestling, but they suck at football. They're just okay sometimes. In the last few seasons, they've had losing records. I think the last time they did anything was they had a regional title in 2008. Right, Jack? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. That Nimrod decides they're going to cross the WO line when we're standing over here, a good 10 feet off the road. I did a kind of like a little survey here while I'm walking him. I've noticed that, occasionally, out of every 3 vehicles that passes us, one of them crosses the double yellow. Some of them drive entirely on the wrong side of the road all the way down. It's like, how are we impeding your travels if we're over here? Look how far from the road we are. We're way over here. And still, if they hug the double yellow, there's like about 3 to 5 feet of clearance on the pavement. And we're way over here. We got them crossing the other side. I mean, it's just stupid. They just hand out driver's licenses to people around here. Like Cracker Jack boxes. Here you go. Here's a driver's license. Here you go. Oh, you got 17 questions wrong. I don't care. Here you go. Here's your driver's license. I had a lady one night driving, hugging the curb on that side of the road where a sidewalk is. And we were way over here in the grass. People around here don't know how to frickin' drive. Ever since the pandemic, the accident rate in this town, on the highway, is like skyrocketed. Of course, there's a lot of move-ins, Yeah, I came here from a different state, but that was 2 decades ago. But not the particular state that they're pouring in here from now. Or they think traffic laws don't apply to them. I mean, you get people running stop signs, traffic lights, driving on your side of the road, and they're like constantly having accidents. There's been a few people killed head-on collisions out here too. Stop it! Stop it! Don't hurt yourself, kid. 10-year-old kid on an electric dirt bike. He's too small to be riding that, and he's going to get himself killed. Mark my words, that family's going to have a funeral one day. Come on, Jack. Kid looks like he's like about 10 years old, and he's riding a full-size electric dirt bike down the street, and he's trying to show off by doing a wheelie. He's going to get himself killed. He's too small for the bike, first of all, and he's riding it irresponsibly. And he didn't have a helmet on. So what did that tell you? His parents are freaking morons. His parents are morons. They're probably live streaming somewhere on their Xbox or some bullshit, and their 10-year-old kid is riding an electric dirt bike with no helmet, doing wheelies. He's going to get hurt. Going to get hurt or killed. That's the problem with people today. They don't raise their own kids. They let the internet do it. And sometimes their dumb kid comes outside, and then something happens to them. I'm gonna get him home because he's tearing up my ribs right now. Like 3 vehicles in a row went by. I'm in bad shape. I'm gonna turn this off because it's chewing up my mobile data for no good reasons. There's only a few people watching and nobody's interacting in the chat. Oh, I missed that one. Did I miss that one? I did. We got 2 impound lots now. This new one sprouted up over here. My mechanic friend got kicked out over here. Been in the hospital a couple of times. Couldn't keep his business running. But I found out later from one of our mutual acquaintances, his ex-wife shut the place down because he was, doing shady things. And she was the owner of the business. You see, she did the books, and she caught him. But he moved back in with her, and unfortunately, he died last summer. Uh-oh. Jack, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Nimrod, there's a dick. Quiet. Oh, lost connection there for a second. That's because it caught onto my Wi-Fi. I'm on mobile because our Wi-Fi sucks. I'm back at the house. But yeah, there's a deer. Another one went that way. But yeah, my friend over there is gone. They told him he ended up in the hospital again. They told him he'd have to spend about 80% of his time on a breathing machine. That's what the other guy told me. He's like, nah, I'll just go. So he died. He was only 54 years old. It was all downhill after he hurt himself in that skiing accident years ago. It wasn't the same guy, a little bit nutty. Painkillers, take care of his injury and all that. And he burned himself on a welding rod over there. It stuck in his leg and his pants caught on fire. That's when he ended up in the hospital the second to last time. And it was like a year after he moved home that he died. Now there's I don't know, landscaping company there. I'm gonna go, okay? Really want to be here, and Jack's being an idiot. And I shouldn't be doing this. I got busted ribs. My wife's calling me now. Have a nice day. I can press the end button, Jack. Eh, eh. It won't let me. There we go.